Okay, good morning. Today's topic is arrays. Here, what is an array? Why you are introducing the array? These concepts. Here, array. Here, the variable. Here, you are defining the variable like a from a equal to 10, b equal to 20, like that. Here, if you want to represent the more variables here, the more variables in the sense, if you go to the supermarket, you will buy more items here. Here, for example, item 1 item 1 equal to, let us take a simple item. Here is a bread. Here we are representing the variable 1. Here if you execute that one, here the item here is a bread. That means it's a simple, I'm representing in a semicolon double quotation mark. Here the simple variable here is a bread. Here the bread, and then the same item here, item 2, let us take another item here. Here item number 2, for example, bread. Here item 2 is a milk. Here it is a item 3, let us take another item here. Item 3 is a, let us take for example onion. Here onion. Here for example, this is a, I am taking this one as a item 2, this one as a item 3. Here this one as a bread, item 1. Here if you execute this one here, that means in this way, if you take the variables more items, if you want to represent the more item here, here you have to take more variables. Here the main aim of the programming to minimize the error code. That means you are taking these number of information. Instead of taking these information, simply then the array came into the picture here. Here, for example, item equal to the all information represented brackets. Here, square brackets. Here, for example, item 3 equal to, for example, bread, bread, comma, milk, comma. Here, another one here is a onion. Here, coming to the picture, here is a this array. Here how can you represent? That means in this way you are representing the array value here. Here this is a array information, a equal to bread. That means I am representing this information in a single quotation. For evaluation purpose, in the Julia supports a, for evaluation purpose only, you are taking the, here if you take the array in a single line of code, that means here you took a three lines of code. Here executing like this. Here after executing this information, it displays output like this: three element array string, comma, it displays in a single column, displays in a single column. This is called here array. Here array is a ordered collection of variables. Here ordered collection of variables. Here you are representing the each and every ordered collection of variables. Here you are taking a single dimensional array. Some, that means single dimensional array is represented in a single column here, and then it's having the multi-dimensional array here. Here that means multi-dimensional array you are representing a matrix format. Here that is a single dimensional and then multi-dimensional array. It is a string representation of array. That means I want to access the, for example, this value bread. I want to take the bread value. Here how can you take the bread value? Item of 1. Here the item simply directly you will get the item of 1 as a bread. That means if you take the item 0, here what it displays here, here if you take the item 0 value, that means the 0 indicates it gives some error, I think maybe. Here why? Because attempt to access the three elements of array, attempt to access the three elements of array, the stack trace the some error it displays. That means it is starting from the access of the element. Here is a of a of 1, a of 1 is a first element, and then some item of 2, item of 2 is a second element. If you want to access the onions here, How can you access the onion's value here? You are accessing the onion here, for example, item of 3. Here, that means it displays the onion value. Here, in this way, you will get the result here, onion here. Here, this is called here string array. That means you will represent another type of array here, integer array. That means integer array. How can you represent the integer array? For example, a equal to here. That means it is represented in a square bracket. Start square bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. That means 1 2 3 3 comma 4 comma 5. Here this is a array. That means here this array, the result of this array gives a single row elements here. Here this single row element. If you want to represent the elements here, the array will take the not only integer value but also it takes a floating point value also. For example, I am taking the 2.0. Let us take a simple, for example, 3.0 is a value here. Here previously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here the array is single column array. Here, for example, I want to represent a, let us take a simple example. For example, multiple data. For example, 1 is integer, 2 is integer, 3 is a float number, 4 is a integer, 5 is a integer. But here, how can you get the result here in this case? The result in this case is a all are float numbers. If you get result here is a here all are float related information. For example, 5 elements, the float 64 comma 1 column. Float 64 comma 1 column. In this way, you will represent the array here. Here for the array, not only integers float. That means sometimes you may take the, for example, a1 equal to, for example, if you take the array, that means square bracket used to representing the array 1 comma. Here I am taking some string here. Here Rama. Here it also represents 1 comma Rama in a single column. Here that means the two element array here representing the array, and then this is a way of representing the array here. And then one of the important thing here is here, for example, a of -1. Here, the negative values here. That means it will use a from bottom value. That means last value. This comes from the negative representation indicates the last value here. I think it's may have some error here. That means I think it's in Python supports the negative value representation here. Here, for example, I am taking it to from 2, is it accessible or not? Verify that one. Here, no, it's not a negative representation here. Here, the 0 also not a, in the float value. Here, I think okay. Leave it. The negative representation is not as the negative representation here. And then another important from the array here is a, for example, if you take the integer value, how can you creating the, that means for creating the vector here, how can you create the vector here? Here array, how can you represent the array here? For example, a equal to here in the single bracket here 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is called here single array representation. I want to create a vector here. How can you create the vector here? For example, a1 here in the, it is a square bracket, in the square bracket 1 space 2 space 3. Here it will display the output vector format here. That means it's displays only one row here. If you want to result as a one column, that means it is represented in a array. If you want to result here is a one column here, that means after that, if you want to create a some random, the random value, the random values here, here you will use a some of the different functions for the arrays here. The random vector, Random, the random function, for example, let us take simple x equal to random 3. Here, what it displays here, the random value, three random values here. That means by using random function here, the elements of array float 64 0 point. That means you need five different random variables here. Here, how can you get the five random variables here? Really by using rand of 5. The rand of 5 displays a 5 different variables here. Here, if you need 10 different variables, then you will write a 10 here. Automatically display the 10 different random values. The random values for the function here. That means, for example, if you want to create a, if you want to display the random variables like random of t comma 3. Here, what it displays here, that means it's not a function. Here, it displays the values here. Three different random values. That means 3 by 3 matrix here. 3 by 3, 9 different random variables here. If you representing this random variable 3 by 3 matrix, in this way you will represent a different. Here, here you have a some concatenation function is there. Here the concatenation function you are representing by using semicolon. Here semicolon used to concatenating the two different array functions here. Here how can you concatenate by using semicolon? You will concatenate the two different function. Let us take a simple example here. Here the concatenation function. How can you represent the concatenation function? Let us take a simple example. For example, you have a function like this. Here you have a function. That means how can you apply the function? For example, if you have the function like this, one colon two comma this value here 4 colon. What is the value here? It displays the values like 1 colon 2, 1 colon 3. Not like this here. I want to concatenate all these values here. How can you concatenate these all values here by using here? There is a, if you write a semicolon here, here, then it will concatenate the values here. Here, that means I am writing the